Wow. Woohoo. That's thrown me a bit. So, this is usually the time of the evening when we introduce the musicians and singers. That is the band. And over my career, I've had amazing bands, starting in 1969 with the late, great Dee Murray on bass guitar and vocals and Nigel Olsson on drums and vocals. And since then, many musicians and singers have played with me on the road, and they've all been superb, and I've learned something from each and every single one of them. But I have to say the band that I have now is astonishing. And the first band I have is astonishing, and this one is astonishing, because every night that I come on stage, I know they're going to kick ass and inspire me to play well and sing well. So I'm going to introduce them one by one, and you're going to give them a big Los Angeles Dodgers roar. On the right-hand side of the stage, on percussion and vocals, John Mahon. Our keyboard wizard, Kim Bullard. Yay! On bass guitar and vocals, Matt Bissonette. One of the most incredible musicians that I've ever played with, and one of the most fascinating people I've ever met. He's been in and out of the band since 1973, and we're so grateful to him for being on the Farewell Yellow Brick Road tour, because he adds so much to us, musically and visually. In 1979, he and I went around the world and played 120 concerts in many, many different countries, just the two of us, and it was so inspiring for me as a musician, and I'll never forget it. And he's played with everyone there is to play with on stage, on record that's worth their salt. On percussion, Ray Cooper. For the Honky Chateau record, I wanted to add another texture to the band. So I wanted to add a guitarist, and David Johnson had played on the Madman Across the Water album on acoustic guitar. So I asked him to join the band and come to France at the Chateau de Reville and play. And he did, and he walked into the studio, picked up an electric guitar for the very first time, and as you can hear, has never looked back. He's my band leader that gets everyone together in Los Angeles while I'm in England and rehearses them, so there's very little work for me to do. So I'm so grateful to him. He has his own album out now called Deeper Than My Roots. And he's an amazing man. And he's from Edinburgh, Scotland. On guitars and vocals, David Johnson. And last but not least, the oldest surviving member of the original band. He was playing drums in 1969 and he was singing in 1969, and 53 years later he's still doing it, because there's no one better than on drums and vocals, Nigel Olsson.